that day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for...
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. This is Pinkie the Housewife. All right. Today is Monday, November the 3rd. You know, I didn't even know what that was. Um, I did a practice test with my new mic. Remember, the last couple of days, my mic has been on the blink. It just went out. And then yesterday, I had to use the audio from here. So I finally got my new mic. That's why I couldn't come live earlier because I had to wait until it gets here. Okay, I ordered it. It got here, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It's late, but I'm here. I got my new mic. And guys, y'all see this bruise right here? That's from me getting my shots. Remember, I told you I got 3 shots, 2 in this arm and 1 in this arm. That's why y'all see these bruises on me. It's only because I had shots. So I'm going to explain it to you so you don't think nobody beat me up. Okay? All right. Um, Let me go ahead and get the house rules out of the way. Welcome to the Pink House, guys. Thank you all for being here. Yay, 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 yay. And also hit that like button. Hitting that like button. Don't do anything but tell YouTube. Gosh, so many people is hitting that like button. Maybe I can get other people to hit it if I send her content out to more people that may like it. Yeah, please do that. And subscribe to the channel. Doing those 2 things, hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. Both of those are free. Don't cost a penny. It's free. Okay? And by doing that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you, guys. Thank you all for doing that. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. All right. There's no trigger warning I need for this. This is just purity scandal, purity a crime, a felon. Now, y'all know I got a lot of them to talk about. Let me just bring up that picture when I say I got a lot of them to talk about. Yes, I do. But I only can talk about one at a time right now. So that way I can, let me show you. Let me show you. I didn't have it. I had to bring it in. Let me just show you. See, I got these 3 I need to talk about. And I got that. Yeah, remember the other person I showed you too. But I'm going to talk about one at a time because I tell you, they stress me out. I get stressed out when I talk about these criminals. Okay. So, but anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the Atlanta top veneer specialist. Let me tell you, ain't no such thing as a tech veneer specialist. That's just a made up word. That's a made up word. And we already talked about one day a made up word. That was one of my questions for my giveaway, a made up word. And this is a made up word, okay? He just put them together. These words already exist. He just put them together to make a title for himself. Okay? And you see, I don't have him on my thumbnail because I'm not about to do that. Okay? You're going to have to come into my life to find out who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Brandon. Brandon Dillard. Yes. Like Dillard's, the store you go to. Got, yeah, Brandon Dillard. Okay. Charges. He got 8 charges, 8 felonies, and more. That's just some of the things he got. But he's sitting in jail because they don't think he need to get out. They said, hell to the no. You ain't getting out of here. Because why do you think they didn't let Diddy out? If somebody can answer that, why do you think they didn't let Diddy out? Okay. But anyway, let me see who all I got in here. All right. That's my Bonnie, my sister, my Bonnie. Thank you for being here. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you. I enjoyed having you here. Is that my Terry Matthew? Terry Matthew was boots on the ground the other day. Yes, she was. Terry said she ain't playing with you. She boots on the ground. Mm, I was very dehydrated. Terry said she was boots on the ground, and yes, she did. Terry did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. I must say so myself. Thank you, Terry. Okay. And I'm so glad that she made it safely from one store to the other. Now she was on the ground on the first, November the 1st. Yes, she was. November the 1st. She wasn't on the ground on the 2nd or the day before. She was on the ground November the 1st. Mhm. Hey, T, thank you for being here. Thank you, my love. Thank you guys for being here. I'm like number 9. Okay. Hi, Miss Pinky. You're looking and sounding great. Thank you. Thank you. Me and with all these bruises on from getting my shots. I got bruises everywhere. I'm getting 3 shots. Oh, I think that was on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. Yes, I was. The new mic sounds good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't get my pink mat, mic like I had before. Remember, I had a pink one. I got white this time. But I did send husband another mic to look into because I want to take this new white mic and put it over on my other desk and then get me another one for this desk because my mics are going out. I guess I haven't had them for too long. Yeah, that can happen, you know. Thank you. You're welcome, Terry. You're welcome. You are solely welcome. I already figured out some of the things I'm going to do for my giveaways. I already ordered them. I ordered some things I'm going to, of course, with the other giveaways, with the gift cards. But I already ordered some stuff I'm going to do for my giveaways for November and December. And if I have anything left, it can carry on to January. And these are things something everybody needs. Everybody needed. Okay, so I ordered those today with the help of my daughter. She helped me to get it done. Okay. So when they come in, then I'll start the giveaway. I'll show y'all what it is and I'll start my giveaway. All right. I go to the doctor on Friday to see what shots he wants me to take. Okay. I had the C19. I'm on number 8. Don't y'all think you can have 8. I am on number 8 of C19. I get when the first 2, you had to get the first one and then that second one a month later. And then every time a new bird, one came out like a version of or whatever morph into another one and they was offering those shots when the presidents not this one here but when the other ones was getting them I was getting them right along with them. Okay. And I had the flu shot too this weekend and a pneumonia shot, so I ain't got 3. And it took me out for the first 2 days. Y'all saw how I was looking the first 2 days. I didn't look myself and everything. I probably was looking a little crazy. Yeah. I- and y'all, if you look at my eyes right now, I look sleepy. I am. I am so sleepy. Oh Lord. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our story. But I do have a video. We're only 10 minutes in, and I do have y'all know I love to show y'all a video, right? Okay, let me show you this one. I but I got about 2 or 3 of them, so I'm mix it up throughout the thing. I got this one I want to show you all. I don't know what's happening to these people. This is in Florida. the great city of Palm Beach. No, well, I don't know whether it's in Palm Beach. Other palm trees, should I say. Okay, here it is. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to show it to you. Okay. I came across this video today, and I love to save things for you all. I love to save something for you all to see. Here we go here. I don't know what she's doing, but she's strung out on something. She's strung out. I don't know what stuff she took. I don't know. Seem like I don't know whether it's bath salt. Y'all remember how crazy you didn't want to see nobody on that bath salt. Ooh, if I ever saw somebody on it, I would be running like crazy, getting away from it because they ain't gonna eat me up. Mm-mm. Y'all remember how crazy they was on that stuff? I don't know what she got, but she ain't got what. She, I don't know. I can't explain it. Let me do something, guys. Okay. Let me just do this. Okay. All right. I don't know what she on. Beats me. But whatever she on, y'all make sure. If you see somebody doing that, you see the popo, he ain't doing nothing but standing there looking at her. That man ain't about to come up on that woman. He gonna stand off and just look. It's like, what the hell? Sometimes, sometimes she ain't doing nothing. She ain't messing with nobody. She ain't committing a crime. She just going through spasms. She just spasm out. That's all. You can't arrest somebody for going through spasms. If that's the case, shit, everybody be arrested. Let that woman go. Just leave her alone. Just make sure she okay. May need to get her out of the rocks and help her to get over in some grass so she can finish doing this here thing. You know, just help her to get over in the grass so she can continue to do all this here. You can't arrest a woman for doing that. Just let the woman be. That's what I say. Just let her be. Now, this one, and then we're going to get on with the matter at hand. This one, when you FOFO, when you walk around and find out. Then we're going to get on to Brendan Dillard. This is when a person by the name of Karen. Now, I don't know what the woman's real name is, but we're going to call her Karen. Okay? Get up in a man's face. You know how they do. Y'all know how they do. They even get up in a woman's face. And some women ain't going to play that. Going to knock them right on out. Going to put them to sleep. Bam! Y'all know I don't believe in violence. I'm not advocating for y'all to go hit nobody. But,
But
wait, let me start it over because I watched it twice.
This woman's mouth finally wrote a check her face couldn't cash. And that day, she picked the worst man to test. In the middle of a road rage meltdown, she screamed the N-word and laughed in his face. But the moment her insults crossed the line, his fist made sure she'd remember. Just not in the way she expected. And the fat guy who tried stepping up quickly decided it wasn't worth it. This woman's mouth finally wrote a check her face couldn't cash. And
this woman at the car, she knows she ain't going to get into that. And the man know, well, I better leave that alone. Better leave that alone. They ain't messing. He ain't did nothing to me. I better step back and shut the fuck up. Because her mouth couldn't catch it. Okay? Okay. Now let's go ahead on with Brendan. Okay? Let's go. You know what? I was trying to pull something on Brendan tonight, a little hour before I went live, right? It's pending. It won't let me pull it. It said pending. Okay. I could not pull it. I tried. And then I tried some other papers. They wouldn't let me pull it. Now, he had what they call a diddy rate, but he was in a small, tiny little room, office, right? He was in a small, tiny office, right? Yeah. And but they did a raid on him a month ago. Today will be make 1 month. To no, no, no. Y'all didn't hear me stutter. I said today will make 1 month. That's what I said. They raided him, took him to jail, and Dillard is still in jail. And I'm going to tell y'all, I know why he's still in jail. Because if you let him out, this is from the judge, I'm just saying this. If you let him out, he will keep doing the things he's doing, practicing medicine, practicing dentistry without a license, putting people's lives in jeopardy, in harm's way. Sound like Diddy. But Diddy wasn't practicing no dentistry. He wasn't practicing to be a doctor or a dentist or nothing. Dentist, the Diddler was practicing how to fuck you over. That's what he was practicing. So he wasn't playing with you. So yeah. So hi Anita, Renita D. Thank you for being here, Renita D. 1956. Thank you. I see you got it right now. Thank you for being here. Okay, but yeah, guys, he's still in jail. He's in jail until court, until his trial. He ain't getting out. Now he went from living large, like he was a celebrity. Now let me tell you where he wait now. Let me tell you where he was a celebrity at. He was a celebrity on Instagram. He was a celebrity on uh his TikTok. Yeah. I know a whole lot of celebrities on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. You're looking at one. That means he wasn't a celebrity. He just thought he was. Because I'm not even a celebrity. But I'm not going to sit here and think I'm one. He wasn't one. He just blew his own head up. He blew his own head up. Yes, he did. Let me show you right now. I ain't going to talk about the man. I'm not talking about him. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm just telling y'all what they say on white paper and black writing. That's all. That's all. Let me see. Can I do that? What he's doing? Let me see. Can I get it right? Now, y'all tell me whether I got it right. Okay. Let me blow myself up big. Okay. Here we go. No, he's turned sideways, right? Y'all know I'm trying to get it. No, no, he got his head down. Wait now. No, he got his head down a little. Let me. No, no, no. Wait, shit. I got it wrong. The pins is on one side, his head is turned the other way. So let me try it this way. Y'all, y'all know I can get this. Y'all know I can get this. Do I have it? I got it. Y'all know I got it. Y'all just don't want to tell me I got it. Y'all know I got it. Y'all know I got it. Y'all just don't want to tell me. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody be jealous. I got that look. I got that look. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about these things that this man was trying to put on people's teeth. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk about these veneers. Now, this is his website. This is his website here. Yeah, we getting ready to talk about it. I know it's hard for him. Think about it. I know it's hard for him to go from good, living good and everything. Now all of a sudden now you behind bars. They ain't letting you out. Y'all know yesterday I showed y'all the picture. I showed y'all yesterday. The man in the courtroom. Yes, I did. I showed you that yesterday. Y'all better start remembering this stuff because y'all know you don't like going back, bringing stuff up from way back when. But anyway, we getting ready to talk about him right quick. Okay? We getting ready to talk about Mr. Man. Let me bring it up. Okay. Let me bring it up right quick. We getting ready to talk about him. Oh, y'all know I don't talk about people, right? I just said the wrong word. Okay? Y'all know I don't talk about nobody. I don't talk about nobody. Okay? Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get into everything. Okay? He's the CEO of a list. He's the CEO of A List Smiles. A List. I wonder why he's calling it A List. I think because, just my opinion, he have done some famous people's smiles and fucked them up, messed them up. Yeah. So because he claims he do all these celebrities too, and the regular people too, normal people too, broke people too, people on SNAP, people on food stamp, people on welfare, Medicaid. He don't care. He do them all. Okay. But anyway, remember how many people he had on his Instagram thing? Remember I just showed you that? Yep. Y'all better remember this stuff so I don't have to keep bringing it up. See that? See how many people he got? I ain't talking about it. Okay, let's go ahead and get on to the matter at hand. Brandon Dillard. Oh, A-list smiles charged with practicing dentistry without a license in Atlanta. So if y'all in Atlanta and y'all had this stuff done, y'all need to go to your dentist. If you don't have a dentist, you need to get a dentist, a real dentist, a real one. I ain't talking about no fake dentist. Go to a real dentist because y'all are messed up. This can unalive you. This can go to your brain. That can go to your heart, and you can be unalive. I'm not saying he's gonna unalive you, but the mess that's in your mouth is gonna it can cause that. Okay, Brandon Dillard, the self-proclaimed CEO of A-List Smiles, was charged with practicing dentistry and installing veneers without a license. He had a prolific presence on social media. He was a social media guru when it comes to these putting these fake veneers on people. He was like a guru. Damn, I like them earrings right there. I like them earrings. Ooh, they're cute. But anyway, let me go on. Georgia authorities shut down an illegal dental practice owned and operated by a man who called himself the CEO of A-List Smiles. Brandon Dillard practiced dentistry and performed veneer installations and maintenance service without a license from January the 8th of 2021 to September 23rd of 2024. And he's still doing it now, guys. He didn't just stop. Well, he got stopped when he got arrested. Okay. So put it like that. He got stopped when he got arrested. All right. He got arrested this year. He got arrested this year. Okay. Yes, he did. Oh, he just got arrested 1 month ago. So he hasn't been in jail that long. But Michael Hill II, Assistant Chief Investigator for the Fulton County District Attorney's Office, wrote in a criminal complaint obtained by USA Today. Dillard used his business Instagram page at A-List Brandon to market himself and advertise his service. Hill wrote he would share images and short form videos of himself personally performing the veneer installations to his 158,000 followers, according to the complaint. In certain posts, he would even advertise raffle contests for the $5,500 veneer procedure. Yes, I heard that one too. I even saw him doing that. Yes. Yes, it is. Some of Dillard's posts would also advertise veneer training courses offered by himself when he accepts payment of up to $6,000 to train other non-licensed. Now, listen to this part. When he would train other non-licensed individuals to practice dentistry in Georgia, Hill wrote. Dillard has additional social media accounts, including a TikTok, where he shares similar posts performing veneer installations. Okay. Dillard does not have a valid license to practice dentistry in Georgia from the Georgia Board of Dentistry. That's according to Hill. It is unclear if Dillard currently has legal representation. I don't know. He got all that money. He got all that money. He should have somebody to represent him. Now, this is the part that y'all going to get a kicker out of. Okay? Brendan Dillard is not a dentist. They made that clear and they put it in bold writing. Dillard is currently being held in Fulton County Jail on 8 charges, including 4 counts of felony practicing dentistry without a license, 2 counts of theft by deception, 1 count of criminal solicitation to commit a felony, and 1 count of violation of the Georgia RICO Racketeer Influence and Corruption Organization. That's RICO, just like Diddy had. RICO Act. And that's his inmate, the inmate record shows. So if you look at his record, his mugshot, and under that mugshot, that's what his record also shows. Okay. RICO, the criminal organization. RICO. I ain't saying it again. I ain't saying it again at all. RICO. Okay. Brendan Dillard is not a dentist. They keep saying that. They trying to let y'all know he ain't no he ain't no dentist. Now I'm not gonna curse at all doing this. Okay. He ain't no dentist. He never been a dentist. And as much as he wants to play one on Instagram, he is not one. Fulton County Deputy District Attorney Will Wooten told WSB TV. Fulton County District Attorney investigators in Atlanta police raided the office of A-List Smiles Atlanta and arrested Dillard on Thursday. This is according to WSB TV reported. Now, If you want to, now this is Fannie Willis. This is she's Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis. That's her picture right there. Okay. If you want to, if you want to this, and you, I think they got something wrong in here because it said if you want to this, and you thought it was a dentist's office, and you looked at the equipment, it appears to be legitimate. But Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis told the Atlanta-based TV station, but that's what the best fraudsters like himself. That's what the best fraudsters do is they do everything they can to make themselves look legitimate. And in this case, this is an it, illegitimate operation. This is not legit. This is an illegitimate operation. The problem is the consequences. The consequences. The consequence are to be one's health. So he is fooling with his, by doing this, he can unalive somebody or cause someone's health to deteriorate, to go down. Because your teeth, your mouth here is related to this heart that you got in your brain. Because what's in between? Your mouth, your teeth is in between your head and your heart. Oh my Lord. Okay. So it says Willis is representing, Willis is requesting all current and former patients of dealers to come forward, as well as the people who he trained, as they too could be criminally charged if they are practicing dentistry without a license. So if I was you guys that went to his training, and I know I did not do no dentistry, play dentist on nobody, I would come forward because I haven't done it yet. Just because you took that class. Now, if you haven't done nothing else, you haven't played dentist on nobody, then you better go down to the police. You better go make yourself known. So nobody can say that you did anything. Because y'all know you can go to jail just like him. Under the RICO. Okay. They want you to come forward, as well as the people he trained. Them too could be criminally charged if they're practicing dentists without a license. I want to stress that as long as you haven't done it yet. They was enticing people to come in to take these classes so that you can get rich too. Ain't no such thing as get rich schemes. I remember they used to have all these pyramids and get rich schemes, and I looked at the people and shook my head and say they ain't getting rich. This is just a scam. Okay. But let me finish. You was getting rich doing something that's completely illegal. Willis said, per WSB TV. We have had dentists not just locally, but from outside the state also come and report that they was concerned about their patients who received service at this location and the long-term effects of damages. Now, let me just tell y'all something. Let me just tell y'all something. You can't practice dentist without going to dental school. You got to go and you got to go to school for that. You got to go take your classes. There's a lot of things that you got to do. You can't just go wham. Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to be a dentist. Wake up one day and said in 2021 when he started, right? That's what the thing said. We had C-19 going on in 2021. Maybe that's why he wanted to play dentist, because people wasn't going to work. People was getting fired. People was couldn't go to work. People couldn't make no money. Companies were shutting down because of C-19. Maybe that's why he said, I'm going to be a dentist. How in the hell you going to wake? Oh, I said I'm going to curse. How in the heck you going to wake up one morning and say, I want to be a dentist today? And then you go off and say, okay, I'm a dentist. And then you go order all the stuff that you need or go buy all the stuff that you need and start watching all these videos on YouTube of what the dentists are doing and how they doing it. In that case, I can go watch a lot of stuff and say, I want to be a surgeon, a heart surgeon. Okay. And I'm not going to do that though, because I haven't went to school. I don't want to be one. Now, if I was one, I'd be grateful and happy because I'd be making a lot of money. But I know I'm not one. So I'm not going to play dentist. I'm not going to play a surgeon or a doctor. I'm not going to do that. But he committed a crime. So because you committed a crime, you should go to jail. Simple as that. You can't just do stuff and think you're going to get away with it. No, it doesn't work like that. Let's watch this here, guys. This is Inside Edition. That information will be down in my description box. Okay. Yeah, y'all see who's on there. You're right. All three of them. But I'm going to start from the beginning. Oh, I'm going to start from the beginning. Yeah, see all them pearly whites? Just on the front. Ain't shit behind it. Oh, I said I wasn't going to curse. Ain't nothing behind those pearly whites. Y'all see? Them suckers be falling out like popcorn out of your mouth. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm just going to play the video. It's only 3 minutes and 23 seconds. And look up under my video, under the description box. That's where you're going to see credit, Inside Edition. Okay, so if you want to go back and watch it, you can go back and watch it. But we're doing a reaction video on what this crazy Dillard man was doing, Brendan Dillard, and the rest of them. Here we go.
Check out those pearly whites.
Look, just got my teeth done. They got cleaned out. Look.
But that sparkling smile isn't a gift from God or even braces. Those are veneers. Everyone wants a perfect smile.
All right, guys.
And ads like this promise just that for a fraction of the typical $20,000 price.
We have more technicians coming, so tomorrow we will be accepting walk-ins.
But buyer beware, they may not be dentists. They wear scrubs like real dentists, but they're not licensed to practice dentistry. Instead, they take a short training course and receive a bogus certification.
It could have cost me my life.
This woman says a so-called veneer technician offered an amazing deal for the smile of her dreams.
I was gullible at the time. I was excited.
She says for $3,500, this woman, known online as the Veneer Fairy, performed the procedure. She permanently glued veneer caps over her existing teeth.
I'm still the Veneer Fairy. Yeah, teeth glistening.
I think tomorrow we should be talking about her. I think her name, I know we're going to be talking about Monica Davis. I don't know whether she's Monica Davis, but she looks like her. But we're going to be talking about her too. But if not, I'll find out what her name is too. Just don't make no sense. Don't make no sense, guys. These people are taking these people money and giving them some caps over their teeth. Girl, it's like you got a blown out tire on your teeth. You're looking like Boo Boo the Clown with them big old teeth. They look like T.I.'s son teeth. Oh yeah, T.I.'s son teeth look like he looked like what do you call them things? Giraffe. When a giraffe, and you see them big old teeth. Oh my Lord. T.I., I don't mean to talk about your son, but his mouth is messed up. I didn't even say effed up. I said messed up. I'm trying to give you some respect.
But just 1 hour later,
I was crying, in tears. My mouth was on fire. It felt like 1,000 ants.
she says the Veneer Fairy tried to pull out the veneers, but they wouldn't budge. So the patient, Special Overton, says she took matters into her own hands.
That's what it is. Thank you for letting me know. It looked like a donkey. I couldn't remember the animal. Guys, these y'all know Pinkie may not know sometimes. It looked like a donkey. Yeah. Mm. I get it on my shirt, on my white shirt. Look like a donkey.
1,000 ants.
She says the veneer fairy tried to pull out the veneers, but they wouldn't budge. So the patient, Special Overton, says she took matters into her own hands.
I knew it wasn't something that I was going to keep in my mouth. I took my hand and I yanked them as hard as I could. I just closed my eyes and I proud them out. I didn't know if I pulled my teeth out, but I know I wanted some type of relief.
We're with patients 4, 5, 6, 7 hours at a time. There's so many things that happen that you have to be prepared for. You have to be able to properly diagnose, do a smile design, plan out a case, present all possible options, deal with any complications that may happen. These are all things that you can't teach in a weekend course.
New York City cosmetic dentist Victoria Weitzman says it takes years of training to perform complex procedures like veneer application.
I have not heard of the profession of veneer tech. This is all news to me, and it is highly concerning. There is no one that needs to be placing veneers or doing any dental procedure, let alone highly complex full mouth reconstructions, restorative veneer procedures, that is not a licensed cosmetic dentist.
We found unlicensed operators advertising their services across the USA.
You want to do a molding, right?
Jay Colombo of Fairfield, New Jersey sure looks like a dentist. Online, he calls himself the dental daddy. But don't be fooled by that charm.
Let me see your teeth. You have a nice one.
Wearing hidden cameras, Inside Edition producers Katie Taylor and Megan Lupo met with him in this office.
Does it hurt?
No, it's painless procedure.
The price?
You said it was $6,000?
It's a sale. Oh, you guys, you want to do this today?
No thank you. We caught up with him outside his office. Are you performing illegal veneer procedures here?
Excuse me, no.
Dentistry is a regulated profession for a reason. If there are massively steep discounts and quick fixes and a major upsell, I would definitely consider those red flags across the board.
Now, let me just say something, guys. Anyone can get scrubs, yes. You can go to Walmart and get scrubs. You can go to one of those medical stores and get scrubs. You can go get scrubs anywhere. Okay? So let me just say something about this here. Let me just say something. Let me pull this down. Getting these things, having somebody that is not licensed to perform veneer, a procedure on you, putting veneers on you, it is tough for regular doctors, dentists to do this. And he has no training, no license. And let me just say this. When you go, for people that, I know a lot of people don't go to the dentist often due to the insurance situation, okay? Or they don't have insurance. So I can understand that. But let me just say, the dentist office is my best friend, okay? I go to Dr. Cho. Ain't nobody gonna mess with my Dr. Cho. I love myself some Dr. Cho, okay? We been with Dr. Cho for decades, my family. We're a family of 5. Oh, no, we're a family of 6 now because of Phoenix. But we've been going to him for decades. The whole family is a patient. Okay? There's no way you can go into a dentist's office and he don't do before they do anything, they're going to look at your mouth. When I say look at it, they're going to do a complete exam of your mouth, inside your mouth. They're going to take x-rays. If a dentist don't look at your mouth, put you in a chair, put that little bill thing around you, clip it on you, have it clipped on you, that little paper thing on you, and have you to lay back, and they turn that big light down on your face and give you those sunglasses, those wrap sunglasses put on to keep the light from disturbing your eyes. And he don't put a mask on himself and the surgical gloves, those plastic, those gloves on, medical gloves on, and don't take his equipment. They pull it out of plastic because that's how they clean. they know which ones are clean because they open it up in a little sealed bag package and then start looking in your mouth. They're gonna tap each tooth. They're gonna tap it, they're gonna look at it and everything. They're gonna look at each one. And before they even do that, they first thing they do, I skip one, they're gonna do an x-ray of you first. The dentists themselves don't do it. That's why they have people that work in the office, like assistants and dental assistants and all that. Someone is going to come and do an x-ray. Whether you stand up and they do the one that goes around your head, like goes around your head, or where you sit in the chair and they put this big vest thing on you, heavy vest, radiation vest on you, and then they put those little pieces in your mouth so they can do x-rays and pull that thing down and do x-rays on your mouth. They're going to do x-rays because in order to do, the reason why they're doing the x-rays on your mouth is because they need to see what's wrong, what damages. They're looking at the health of your teeth, whether you got problems, whether you have any infections, whether you have cavities, whether you need, they're looking at previous work too, and see how that's coming along, or see how that have progress, or whether anything that needs to be redone. They're checking for infections, gum disease. They're checking for the fillings, whether you need fillings, rotten teeth. They're checking for everything. They're checking to see whether you need a crown or you need a cap done or something. Or they're checking to see whether you need braces. They're checking everything. They're checking everything. And it don't take hours to do that because once they take that x-ray, the x-ray is going to tell them what they need. And then they're going to look in your mouth to see what on the x-ray and see how bad it is or how deep it is, whether you need a root canal done. They're not going to just say, send me the cash app for your deposit, and they have never seen you before. They don't know you from Jack, Jill, or Tom. They're going to you're going to have to fill out this form to talk about your medical history. They want to know whether you're diabetic, whether you have had cancer, whether you had a stroke, whether you have lupus, whether you have high blood pressure. They want to know because all those things are important. Whether you have some type of mouth disease. I'm trying to think of any mouth disease a person can have. Herpes. Is it herpes? Herpes. No, it's not herpes. Herpes. What is, y'all know what I'm saying? Somebody put it in the chat. I can never remember that. Thank you, DMV, for coming in. Good evening, beautiful Pinky. Thank you so much for coming in. They want to check all of those things. Somebody put it in the chat what I'm trying to say. Herpes. No, it's not herpes. 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 Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Okay. Or whether you got, do people get gonorrhea in the mouth? I don't know. Or whether you got AIDS or whatever, because they need to know all that stuff because they're fooling with your mouth. And if your teeth bleeds, syphilis, yes, they want to know all those things. Because if your teeth bleeds, they want to take precaution. You see what I'm saying? So they need to know all that stuff. They need to know. And then when they do, they put a thing on you, a blood pressure cuff on you. They put a blood pressure cuff on you and lay across here. They turn it on and lay across here so they can know what your blood pressure is. And they are put, and my doctor, them also put the little thing, monitor thing on your finger too. They want to check you out to make sure you good when you first come in there and they getting ready to do a procedure. And sometimes they may not do that veneer procedure. And most dentists don't like doing veneers. Y'all know why? Because it's complicated. They'd rather do a what do you call it? Uh, hmm, um, maybe I should ask somebody. Let me see. VD shows up on the tongue. What is VD? Venereal disease? DMV? What is VD? Are you saying venereal disease shows up on the tongue? I didn't know that. Well, they can tell a lot of things by your tongue. Yes, okay. And then they can tell a lot of things by your mouth. You may have sores around your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Big blisters or bumps around your mouth. And they want to know that. They don't just put you in a chair and you walk in, they don't even know you from Tom, Dick, and Harry. They only talk to you on the phone when they trying to tell you to go ahead and book and send me the money. And your appointment date is so and so, and then you show up and they just put you in the chair and get to work. No, that's not a real dentist. If somebody do that to you or tell you to meet them around the back alley or in a hotel, let me see. Hepatitis. Yeah. Is it hepatitis or herpes? No, it's not herpes. 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 Is it herpes or hepatitis? Oh Lord, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Thank you, DMV. Herpes too. Oh yeah, that's what I've been trying to say. That's it. Thank you. I couldn't remember what that called. Thank you. I was saying it all wrong. I know. Y'all forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me for saying it wrong. Okay. Not everybody remember all this stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not. I don't work in the medical field. I'm not a doctor or nurse or anything. I'm just a housewife. So y'all may understand. I may not know all those medical things. Okay. But anyway, y'all know what I'm getting at, right? So they don't just put, and then they don't glue them on like that. Like the woman said, the person that put them on couldn't even take them off when they was hurting so bad. So she just started yanking, just, just pulling as hard as she was getting them things out. Now, let me tell you, if you go to a real dentist office, a real licensed medical dentist that been to school and graduated and got their degree and everything, they if they put a crown on or a bridge on in or anything like that, and it's too tight or it's hurt, you can go right back and they don't charge you again. You can go right back and they'll adjust it. They may take it off and 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 and, and shave it down some and everything and make it fit and make sure it's fitting and on there properly before you leave. Even if you go back the next day, they'll do it again with no charge. Even if you go back a week later, there's no charge for them to retake it off. And how I know? Because I never heard of that. Because we go to real dentists. So what this man is doing is criminal. And what all those other veneer techs are doing are criminal. And there's no such thing, and any dentist would tell you there's no such thing as a veneer tech. That's something they made up. They took the word veneer and the word tech and the word specialist and they put it to get together to make themselves seem important. That's what they did. Don't take it from me. No, not because well, take it from me because I know they lying. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me get this here down here out of the way. Let me just put this somewhere so I won't lose it. And I'm so glad we're finally doing this, guys, because I've been wanting to do this. But I do have a lot of other information I need to cover with you all, but we're not going to cover that tonight. We're going to jump in that tomorrow. Uh, we're going to jump in it tomorrow. Let me just do this so I can get rid of this here. Okay, now I can get rid of this. Oh, let me just make sure there's nothing behind here that in this that I didn't have planned for you all. Okay, let me just see. No, not in that. Okay, I want to bring up and show you all the video of everybody is talking about this in Atlanta. Not just in Atlanta, but other cities and states too. Everybody. When I say everybody is talking about it, they are all talking about it. It's on everybody's mind. How I'm see, can I find one on with the video? Uh, let, let me just see. I'm trying to find the one with the video I was watching earlier. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, where is it now? I just typed it in. It's with WSB TV2. That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay. Okay, just give me a second. When I typed it in, it just pulls up everybody, everything and everybody. Here, fake veneers with nail glue. Oh my Lord. Fake veneers with the nail glue? No, they didn't say with the nail glue. Remember remember the woman said she could not pull the fake what do you call that the fake dentist veneer tech could not take them off. Y'all remember she said that, right? She said the woman could not take them off. And so that led her to try to yank them out of her mouth herself. She just uh, closed her eyes and did the best she could to try to get them out, right? So if, let me just do something 2 months ago. Give me 1 second. Okay, I just want to keep track the sources so that way y'all can go back and find them. Okay, so if she couldn't take them off, God forbid anybody else can take them off. That means that person have really messed you up. And I got this other video. Let me see what DMV said. Veneer technicians is a term used by unlicensed individuals who perform cosmetic dental work. Yeah, they're not licensed. You're right about that. You're right on the nail. You hit that on the nail, which is illegal and dangerous. These technicians lack the formal education, training, and legal credentials. You're right, because they have not been to school. They have not been to. Uh, they have not been to college for it. They haven't got a bachelor's degree nor a master's degree. They haven't got no training. They haven't sat in a classroom. They did this just looking online, just going on social media, trying to find videos and watching and studying from these videos. That don't make no sense. And then you got to be uncomfortable. Think about this. You got to have you got to have no heart or soul knowing that you putting somebody in danger. You know what I'm saying? And you perform it. That's no more than those BBLs. Y'all remember when they used to go through these back alleys laying on tables, empty buildings, boarded up homes, hotel rooms. Y'all remember that? People was being unalived. Y'all remember all that? And this is no more than that. They just capitalizing on something else now. And I think because of the current situation that the country, the U.S. is in right now with this administration, you're going to have more people out there performing illegal medical practice, doing everything. You may end up with somebody trying to pretend like they went to school to do nails and have your nails all infected. You may end up with somebody talking about how they can color your eyes. You know how some stars, I ain't gonna say their name, her and her daughter, when got her eyes changed to blue or something or green, and then had to go back and get that ish redone. Not to mention they only accept cash and not insurance. That's a red flag. That is true. That if your dentist don't accept insurance, you fucked up because you need to turn around and go out. The minute you ask them, "Oh, I got insurance," they tell you no, they want cash. Something is wrong with that because my dentist accept insurance. He'll take cash too if you don't have insurance, but they ask for your insurance card. That's the first thing they ask for. Yes, they do. Then everything that insurance don't cover, because insurance don't cover everything. And some procedures, insurance don't cover. Cosmetic procedures, insurance don't cover things that is cosmetic. Now, if you go to get, just if you get a bridge done, and your insurance is only going to cover half of that, then the other portion is yours to pay. Or if you get another a crown done, you need to have a crown. The insurance is going to pay their portion, and then you pay the rest of it. The insurance is going to pay the bulk of it anyway, and then you pay the rest of it. But these people are not worrying about whether you got bad teeth, whether you got gum disease, you got have you seen people with they? I need to find a picture of somebody with their mouth just fucked up. They don't care about that. They ain't doing nothing. They just slapping that glue and that veneer on there. That don't make sense. Oh my lord. BMV said black market is dollar on alley medical procedures. Yes, that's $1. They just looking out for the almighty dollar. That's all they want. They just want the dollar. They don't care who you are, what's wrong with you. You may have uh, uh, a heart procedure. Just had a heart procedure. Because your dentist, they never seen you before. When you come in there, they're gonna ask you, have you have any heart problems? That you fill out this form, and then when they take that form and call you back, and the doctor looking at that form, he's gonna ask you about that heart procedure. When was it last done? What doctor do you see? Are you taking any medications for this? They're going to ask you everything. They're going to ask you everything because they don't want to put their license. You got to remember, these dentists, they worked too hard and went to school for too long to put their license, their medical license on jeopardy over one person. Why would you ruin your license, your livelihood over one person that you don't know? Because that one person making $5,000 or $6,000 or $5,500 from that one person to ruin your practice, your livelihood, to take care of your family, something that you went to school for years to attain, and you're going to put it. No, so that's why dentists go by the law. If it ain't legal, they ain't doing it. Just remember, a dentist, real dentist with a license, if it ain't legal, they ain't doing it because they don't want to screw up their livelihood over one person. When they can be working for 20 years, you think they gonna screw it up over one person? Hell no. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna curse. Heck no. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay, and we're gonna show you some videos of him performing. I know y'all want to see that. I know y'all want to see some of his videos of him performing, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, let me give credit out to this. This is WFLA News 8, News Channel 8. They said fake veneers with nail glue. Now, y'all know that. Y'all know when you go get your nails put on and you trying to pull one of those suckers off, y'all know you ain't going to get that off right away. And some of them don't use nail glue because some of them, they pop off right away. They pop off right away. You see, not only that, after due work, insurance refuse payment. Well, depends on sometimes insurance may not cover everything. And then when they don't cover everything, a lot of times when you have things on, they may send you a bill. You may get a bill saying you still got a portion to pay. It's like super glue. Ooh, my Lord. Super glue. Think if you got bad, rotten teeth and they put glue on that. Oh, Lord, I can see you right now running around like you a chicken with your head cut off in pain. That's like having a toothache on top of a toothache with a migraine. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Let's listen to this video, guys. And then we're going to look at some videos of him performing his work with his big smile on his face. And tomorrow, we're still going to talk about him, but we're going to talk about another one. Remember, I got a couple of them because they all are trying to perform this work. Yes, they are.
To make the teeth look better, appearance-wise, and it's kind of like putting shellac on a wall. They're just done on the spot to make the teeth look better, appearance-wise, and it's kind of like putting shellac on a wall and making it look better and painting it.
A warning tonight from a Tampa dentist. Make sure the dentist you use has a proper license.
Yeah, good advice. The warning comes as a woman faces criminal charges for illegally giving her clients veneers. Investigative reporter Brittany Muller first dug into this case 7 months ago. She joins us now live in studio with an update. What a story, Brittany.
Powell and Keith, good evening. Investigators say it's believed Emily Martinez used nail glue, yes, nail glue, to attach veneers to her victim's teeth. Licensed dentists say if a deal on dental work seems too good to be true, it probably is.
Pinellas Park police say Emily Martinez promised to give her clients a killer smile at a killer price. Back in January, we told you when she was operating the Tap-In Beauty Bar under the alias Jasmine Martinez while presenting herself as a licensed professional. A licensed dentist will cost around $1,200 per tooth, while Martinez was offering a full set of veneers for a quarter of the cost.
Uninformed patients, uninformed consumers that don't really know what they're getting into, typically when this is done, it makes the problem double, triple, quadruple worse.
And that's exactly what police say happened. Dr. Christopher Bolness has practiced general dentistry in Tampa since 2001. Under Florida law, only qualified dentists can install veneers.
People think that because these advertisements are on Facebook or Instagram that they're legitimate advertisements. And A lot of the time, it's just a regular person that has no licensing, no experience, no education doing procedures like this.
According to this arrest affidavit, Martinez incorrectly applied veneers, which caused one victim to need emergency dental care. Pinellas Park Police Sergeant Wendy Vader says it's believed Martinez used nail glue to attach the veneer to the victim's teeth, but that's not all.
We have information that even like possibly pulling teeth and charging people.
7 months before Martinez's arrest, I spoke with her on the phone. She told me she took an online course to learn how to fix her 11-year-old daughter's smile after her teeth were knocked out. Martinez also said she was a dental assistant for 4 years and claimed to have the proper tools and training.
These are your teeth. You're only given one set when you're an adult. Once they go away, we're looking at other products that could cost you $50,000 to $80,000 to get you back with teeth chewing.
This is the fourth case against Emily Martinez for practicing dentistry without an active license. Now, Pinellas Park police investigators are asking for more victims to come forward.
I'm just surprised that someone would actually fall for this. Say, we're just going to glue this in.
Nail glue.
Well, they probably don't say it's nail glue, but whatever it is. So people do want veneers. I mean, if you do, what's the proper procedure here? What do the dentists say about it?
Dr. Bolna says go talk to an expert. Go make sure that you're talking to your licensed dentist to make sure that you see all of your options, read the reviews, and remember, you only get one set of teeth.
That's what he said.
Yeah, do your research. Important.
All right.
You got to protect your smile.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is true. You only get one set of teeth. Just like you only get one life. And even pulling a tooth too. She got 4 cases against her. 4. This is too much. Y'all see how these people are clowning. Y'all see how they are clowning. Y'all better go somewhere and get somebody that know what they're doing. The food with your mouth. Don't you go jacking up and getting jacked up off these crazy foods. It's not worth it, guys. Go somewhere and get something done properly, the right way. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay. Let me move that. I can go ahead and get rid of that one. And now let's get to some of this stuff on. Y'all know I always got a video for you, but we'll get, let's go ahead and get to, no. That's not it. I'm looking for I'm looking for a certain one. I'm looking for a certain one. Let me do something. I don't. I'm looking for. We're gonna pull up on the ones where he is performing himself. Yes, we are. Y'all ready? Let me see. Oh, yes, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I just have to just start it over. Let me just get it started. Did I have his name already in here? Here it is. Yes, I did. Y'all ready? If it's not, y'all better get ready because we're getting ready. We're getting ready to show. We're getting ready. We're getting ready to watch, guys. If you're not ready, you better get ready. Okay. Okay. Here is okay. This is the one.
Now to a Channel 2.
I think I showed the whole thing yesterday, but this is him in
Now to a Channel
in jail. No bond. They're gonna keep him in there. And let me just say this. He's getting 2 counts. Okay. First of all, there's not a there's not a license that he have. He has no license, no medical training. He have not went to school. Have not gotten a degree. He have not gotten a bachelor's degree for his 4 years. He have not gotten a master's degree. He have not went to medical school. He have no training. He has no license. He has nothing. He has his social media where he go and practice from. That's my opinion. Okay. But anyway, now remember, he already got the 2 counts of theft by deception. Okay, altogether he got 8 charges. Okay, it's 8 charges. Let me start at the beginning. He got 8 charges. 4 counts for felony. Felony for practicing dentistry without a license. Okay, and then he got 2 counts. He got 2 counts of theft by deception. 1 count of criminal solicitation to commit a felony. Okay. 1 count of violation of the Georgia racketeering, influence, and corruption or organization. That's RICO. That's the RICO, RICO Act. So anybody so this is federal. RICO, that means you going down. You're going to do some time. And there's too many instances where you see him performing on social media, being recorded, and too much of a paper trail from receiving money by phone into his account. So, I don't know, guys. Y'all tell me, but here it is. No bond for the Atlanta top veneer specialist, Brendan Diller, accused of being a fake dentist. Now, he have slapped several content creators a cease and desist letter to him. They have received it, a lot of them. That's why y'all didn't see his picture on my thumbnail. And the same thing when I do Monica Davis, her picture is not going to be on my thumbnail. But now, since he is locked up, I don't think he can slap you with a cease and desist letter, because I'm not sure whether he got canceled, whether he has an attorney. I don't know. He didn't before. He haven't at the very beginning. So do he have one now? He may have sought representation. I don't know. I think he's going to be too busy right now trying to get himself out of this and trying to get a bond, get released on bond and fight this case instead of trying to slap cease and desist on everybody. He was out then when he was doing that. Now, I don't know if he's still doing it. Okay? But that's why I didn't put a picture on my thumbnail, guys.
To Action News exclusive. The man prosecutors say made millions doing dental work without a license or medical training had his now to a Channel 2 Action News exclusive. The man prosecutors now to a Channel 2 Action News.
Wait, I want y'all to look at him. That's what I'm trying to get back to. Look at him. Do he look like the same guy that y'all see here? Y'all see that? Y'all see that nice haircut? Now, he's been locked up since October the 3rd, I think. Yeah. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But I think it's October the 3rd when they raided his office. So that good hairline is gone. That beard is and gotten fuller and further up his face. That beautiful stuff that he put on his face every day to keep that skin looking pretty ain't the same no more, if you notice. It don't look the same. He's wearing a prison uniform. Oh, let me show it to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at that face now. That hair grew out. The face looked like he needs some moisturizer on it. They don't give you moisturizer. You get a soap and water. Okay? That beard and grown out further. That hair is not lined up like it was before. He got on his prison uniform. Y'all see what I'm talking about? And we will be getting into his court docs, okay? Soon as I can get them pulled. They was showing pen, but I got some other stuff. But it's been taking me forever to get to this because of what's been going on in our country, right? With the SNAP, food stamps, and everything. So I'm trying to get to this. It's going to take me a couple days to finish him and the rest of these con artists. Okay? Oh, no. Fake dentist. But here we go, guys.
Exclusive. The man prosecutors say made millions doing dental work without a license or medical training had his first appearance before a judge today. Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray broke the story of his arrest Thursday on Channel 2 Action News at 6. He's live in Northeast Atlanta with new information. Justin.
Yeah, and investigators were back out here again, pulling evidence out of A1 Smiles Atlanta. We were in court where we learned that prosecutors say that Brandon Dillard was sent a cease and desist letter from the state dental board all the way at the beginning of the year, but allegedly ignored it. And that's when the Fulton County District Attorney stepped in.
I am leaving it in no bond status based on the fact that I believe he will continue to commit these acts.
No bond for Brandon Dillard. We were there in court at the Fulton County Jail as Dillard traded the scrubs of what the Fulton County District Attorney says was his illegal dental practice for a prison jumpsuit.
I do believe he poses a risk, and risk isn't necessarily he's out there with a gun shooting people. Risk is also when you are practicing medicine or dentistry without the proper licenses, things can go horribly wrong.
Channel 2 Action News was there exclusively Thursday as police and DA investigators raided A-List Smiles Atlanta. To his 157,000 Instagram followers, Brandon Dillard promoted himself as Atlanta's top veneer specialist and trainer. But he's now facing 8 felony charges, including practicing dentistry and medicine without a license and theft by deception.
Now to a Channel 2 Action News exclusive. The man prosecutors say made millions.
Okay, y'all see that, don't you? Huh? Yeah. He made a lot of money. They say he made millions. It was quoted on one news outlet, he makes about $50,000 a month. $50,000 a month. Now you got to look at how he gets his money through. They send it to him, to his account. Y'all see what I'm saying? I wonder if the IRS going to come in. I don't know. Okay, let's look at him doing that. She's so happy. I'm not going to bust her bubble. Okay, it says Brandon Dillard, Atlanta's top veneer, explains about having veneers. She's excited.
There's no more gap, brother. How do you feel?
I'm
It's something to get used to, right?
Yeah, and it's wow.
You look different.
How do it?
You look completely different.
I cannot stop smiling. Yeah.
That's good. That's how you're supposed to feel.
Y'all better come here and get y'all.
How was it? Was it any pain?
No.
Okay.
No pain.
All right.
I have like a few little things going on with my teeth, so that's where the pain only came from my end.
A little sensitivity?
Only a little sensitivity, but Brandon, baby, no pain. I was almost asleep getting these teeth done. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, now let's get them nice and polished up. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hold it up. We got you. You guys look, so this right here, we're making sure that they shine beautifully. We're gonna come in and polish each and every one.
I'm gonna start reading some of the comments.
So I tell people all the time, even if you already got veneers, you need to come in and get a polishing. You need to come get a polishing at least every 6 months, because a polishing is what's gonna make sure that they stay shining and make sure that they stay glowing. If your teeth does not shine and you do not have a glow, you need a new polish. If you feel like your veneers are starting to stain, you need polish. Also, you gotta make sure you're using the right toothpaste, you guys. So if you have veneers, or if you want to whiten your natural teeth, you need to be on Amazon using the veneer collection that we use for veneers, because we're going to make sure that you keep your shine, and we're going to make sure that you have everything that you need for gum health, sensitivity, and longevity. Let's go ahead in a little bit.
No, I have to shave my teeth.
No, we did not. All teeth are intact.
Y'all got Chip Skylark. I shot my teeth there, Hey.
Yes.
They're like, I'm next.
Yes, you guys, listen, these are custom smiles made to your mouth. These are not the big veneers that you see. This is not going to come from a lab in a case. This is going to be made onto your smile to fit your teeth. Everybody is not need a one-size-fit-all smile. You have to make sure, especially if you're in front of the camera a lot, that's too big, too bulky. Make sure your teeth fit your mouth. You know what I mean?
Like
your
this.
teeth have to fit your mouth. You get what I'm saying? Coming straight out the gum line.
Period.
Let's go and get a little more polish and we'll be good again.
I'll see y'all later. Y'all better book right now with Brandy here in Atlanta at A-List Smiles, y'all. I love y'all.
All right.
Damn. They came on here fast. 16 goddamn thousand. Okay.
Okay. Let me just say one thing, guys. First of all, another round. Thank you, Carlton, for being here. Happy to see you. We've only been talking about the scammer, the con artist, the fake veneer technician, Brendan Dillard today. I've been trying to get through this, and we're doing it. Okay? So make sure, I know you came in late, but make sure you do the replay on the part that you didn't see. Okay? So continue to watch, and then later on, do the replay. And let me know that you did the replay by leaving me a comment. If you can do that for me, Carlton, that'll be great. Thank you so much for being here. He's one of my subscribers that's always here supporting. Now, let me just say this, guys. You got to think of this. First of all, if you look at this picture, not once do you know that little paper cloth thing? I don't see it. She may have one on, but I don't see it. Okay? But also, the way he's doing this, he asked her, was there any pain? Normally they would do, what do you call that? Shoot that little numbing. He didn't do any of that shooting. You know, they have that little needle where they shoot. And then once they shoot it in there, they rub it around to massage it in. He didn't do none of that because he's not licensed. He don't have access to that. You have to be a licensed dentist to get access to that. And it's a lot of things that I was noticing that he's not doing. And they should be able, Anybody should have been able to catch on to that. He was saying things that come in every 6 months for polishing. You don't have to come in every 6 months for a polishing because that's what your cleaning is for. You go in for a cleaning. But he ain't doing no cleanings. Because cleaning ain't going to give him the money he wants. He wants to do the veneers. And I bet you charge your arm and a leg to do polishing. But that's that's another thing. Go to the shade room. He did a good, he went and did a big follow-up on this. He went to boots on the ground with it. And he actually talked to Heavily from Married to Medicine. And she gave her personal opinion on this. And it was not good. Because she is a dentist. So real dentists know this man ain't doing nothing but some foolery. Foolery. That's foolery. Now, let's look at the class. This is one of the classes that he teaches. Dentists don't go out and teach veneer classes. They never heard of that. The piece that you cannot buy. Send me in love that you cannot. I'm not going to play the music, but I'm going to let y'all watch it. Well, I'll go ahead and put the music in here. Price that you cannot pay. This is the piece that you just go ahead and put the music in. The piece that you cannot. Not buy. Now, if you paid $6,000 for this TEMU dentist class from Brendan Dillard, this is your time to get your money back. Because he is taking people straight off the street. Anybody, people he don't even know. They could be criminals. Just got out of prison, anything. And he's teaching them to mess with somebody's mouth. These could be, somebody could be P. Fowler and decide he want to only do kids. Or not kids, young teenagers. Or women that he can RAPE when they get in his office. Because you got to remember, he don't have a whole staff. It's just him. And some of them do this in hotels. Some of them do it in places that not even in an office or anything. Some of, oh Lord, y'all better watch out. Pay attention. Did that. Y'all better pay attention to this stuff. Okay?
An Atlanta man who went viral on TikTok for veneer transformations is now in the Fulton County Jail. Good evening. I'm George Estevez in for Justin Farmer.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Stouffer. Authorities say the man is not a dentist and
yeah, we already did that one, didn't we?
A man who went viral on TikTok for veneer
he's everywhere. Oh my Lord. Let's try to find.
An Atlanta man who went viral on TikTok for veneer transformations is now in the Fulton County Jail. Good evening. I'm George Estevez in for Justin Farmer.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Stouffer. Authorities say the man is not a dentist and never has been, and they say he's been putting patients at risk. In a Channel 2 Action News exclusive, consumer investigator Justin Gray is live in.
And also, let me just show. There's a dentist that do a lot of videos with him and help him. Let me see. Can I find that? Oh, I really want to show y'all that. Let me see what he's talking about. Right
now to a Channel 2 Action News.
I mean, he's all over the news, guys. This man is everywhere. He is all over the news.
Rick Ross said to forget grills. Diamond cut veneers are officially here.
Hey friends, I'm film and television hairstylist Chantel Marie, bringing you behind the scenes in all things beauty. So Rick Ross's business partner, Dr. Mario Montoya, just debuted veneers with actual diamonds cut in them. So basically, instead of shine from porcelain, these veneers are cut like actual diamonds. And it's the new luxury flex in cosmetic dentistry, and I'm here for it because it's crazy. So do you see diamond veneers in your future or the future of your man's? Let me know in the comment down below. Do all the things and make sure to follow for more content like this. Rick Ross said to forget grills. Diamond cut veneers are officially here. Hey friends, I'm film and television.
Diamond cut veneers. Yeah. This is taking a one where this young man said that that was his friend. He was a friend of Brandon Dillard. He said Brandon Dillard did his mouth, and he trusted him because he was practicing. He was trying to get good at it, and he let him do his mouth, but he still had to pay him. And he was like a test subject. And it was awful. The man's teeth fell out, and he went right back and trying to get him to put it in, and he had to pay him to put it back in, and all this stuff. I wish I could find him.
We got all of our teeth done. A lot of people have been asking what exactly we got done and why we got them done. So here we go. I literally have every single one of my teeth done. I do have 2 bridges, one here and one here. The reason why is because I'm missing this tooth and this tooth, I think it is. I also have implants in the back because I'm obviously missing teeth back there. And then I also, just like why I got my teeth done, I just felt like I wanted them to be done. I always want my teeth to be done. So I have every single one of my teeth done like her, every single bit of them. We have the same missing tooth right here, and that's where I have my bridge at, her locked in. And why did I get them done? Because I wanted to, and I had the bag, so why not? And I just didn't personally like my natural smile. It wasn't bad. I had braces for a really long time.
we both had braces.
And I didn't like the ending outcome of them, and they told me they're not going to get any better. So I said, okay then, F it, bye. And now we have $1 Million Smiles. So, I do want to say though, before we even get off of here, I did not like the fact that in our previous videos, a lot of people were like inserting like, oh my God, natural teeth superior X, Y, and Z. Like, for one, if you have to insert that, that means that like you're insecure and you're, whatever. Like, you don't need to insert that. If you like your natural teeth, then like them. If you like, pop off. Like, this is not a either or. It's not like a comparison video. We're just sharing our experience and like our knowledge. We got all of our teeth done. A lot of people have been asking.
I'm just grateful that I got all of my teeth. These are Pinkie's teeth. I'm just grateful.
Get ready with me because I just got scammed. So I've been wanting to get my teeth done for a while. I found a place that I really liked their before and after pictures. They were extremely communicative. Like, price was great. Everything was good. I made a deposit and I booked my appointment for today. I flew out here. I was on time for everything. Wait for my Uber, go to the appointment. Uber lets me out. It kind of looked like apartments, but each outside door, it was like a community of businesses. I get out and I'm like, okay, like there's not too many, like I should be able to easily find this. I'll actually, you know what? Let me just give them a call so I can figure out where I'm going. The Uber seems stressed. He's like, whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. I'll figure it out. It's cold outside, but I got it. Uber leaves. I'm standing outside. It is like 27 degrees here in Atlanta right now. I start calling. They don't answer. So I'm like, okay. So I start walking around. I'm walking upstairs, walking downstairs, walking to this building. They're like buildings labeled like A through J. I'm knocking on doors because I don't see a nameplate for their specific business.
That's a warning. That's a clue. It's like it's time for you to get back in your car if you haven't sent them the money yet. I think she probably did.
Nothing. I'm asking people, hey, do you know where this business is located? They're like, no, like we're just like our own businesses here, whatever. I'm looking at the clock. It's getting later. My appointment was for 11. It's now approaching like 11:20, and I still cannot find this business. At this point, I'm like really freaking out. So I call my sister. She's so good at like detective work. So she finds like where their LLC's registered. She finds this, she finds that. I'm calling all these different numbers. No one is answering my calls. Nobody's answering the phone. At this point, I'm like crying because it's now like 11:45. I'm still outside. I'm freezing. I'm literally wearing this with like a very light like pea coat. I just spent all this money to come down here and I paid a deposit, and who are these people? Hello?
One thing you do, I never heard of, you never been to the dentist's office, you never met the person, but you pay a deposit before you even get looked at, before you even meet the dentist, before you eat. That don't make no sense. That's a big clue, red flag. You don't pay first. You go and then they give you a spreadsheet with your charges on it. While after the dentist looks at you, take x-rays. You get x-rays taken. Then you go sit back in the chair and they lean you back. The dentist come and look at you and see what needs to be done before he books you and don't know you and don't never had x-rays done, don't know your health history or nothing. They don't do that. That's a red flag. And you can't find the place, that's a red flag. You got to pay first, that's a red flag. And who's gonna fly to a dentist's office in another state? That's a red flag. So every time you need to go, you got to fly, that's a red flag.
Oh, production, like start messaging them on Instagram. I'm calling every single number I can find for them. I'm texting these numbers. I'm doing everything I literally possibly can. My sister's calling them. Nothing. Radio silence. So now we're at a point where I am so cold outside. I have no idea where they are. It's an hour past my appointment. I've knocked on every single business, and either it's not them or they're not answering the door. Like they don't have a info sticker of like who's in that business. I've called the phone numbers probably 50 times. I've messaged on Instagram. I've done absolutely everything, and I had nothing left to do but to come back to my hotel. And I'm like back here and I'm freaking out. I'm still crying. I'm upset. And I remember that when I originally made my deposit, I had sent it Apple Cash to a phone number. Start calling the number that I sent the Apple Cash to, and they answer. She answered, and I'm like, hello, like this is what happened. Can you please help me? Like, what is going on? And she's like, I'm so sorry. I haven't been able to get a hold of him being the guy that was supposed to do my teeth, since yesterday. I will get back to you. So an hour goes by, she doesn't get back to me. Finally, she texts back and she goes, I'm sorry. I wasn't able to find out anything. I let another hour go by. At this point, I don't even know what time it was, but I'm like, this is crazy. Instagram messages still not answered. Phone calls still not answered. Do what any stressed out person in the situation would do, and I tell her, if my teeth are not done by the end of today, or I don't receive my deposit plus reimbursement for my flight and hotel back, I'm getting my lawyer involved. Period, point blank. She then proceeds to block me. So it's now 3:30ish, so I'm just gonna get myself together. So if you're in Atlanta, let me know, because I have absolutely nothing to do here. I have no reason to be here. I'm probably gonna expose them. I just need to figure out what's going on first and like the legality of everything. And yeah, don't go to Atlanta to get your teeth done. Get ready with me because I just got scammed.
Y'all know that was a scam, true and true. If you got to go fly somewhere, send the money first, and I feel sorry for these people. I really do. I really feel sorry for all of them that they was taken advantage of. That they was taken advantage of by somebody that's pretending to be a dentist. When you walk in the building, in his office, you see no reception there, no other people in there waiting. You see nothing on the wall, no license, no degree, no nothing on the wall. Believe me, if you had spent all those years in college going to get your bachelor's degree, your medical degree, your dentistry degree, and everything, get licensed and all that. People are so proud of that. And when you go to those dentist offices, they show those things because they want their patients, their clients, to see that they're in good hands. Not just because they're proud, but they want you to know you are in good hands. I'm certified. I'm qualified. I'm done the hard work. You go to their office, you see nothing. You just tell them, I changed my mind. Can you go ahead and cash out me back my money? Apple pay me back my money, or however you got it. Can you just go and don't leave when he talk about I'll send it to you. Oh no, stand right there and say, no, you won't, because I'm calling the police right now. And that's one thing they don't want, is a police to come up in that office. Police gonna see it right away. This is a scam. They probably hadn't heard them or seen so many of them. Say, no, if you don't send it to me, I'm gonna walk out this door. And as soon as I get in my car, I'm calling the police, and I'm gonna sit here until they get here. Send me my money or the police is coming. Because I have not done nothing wrong. You got my money and you're not performing a procedure. It's give and take. I pay you. This is what you're supposed to do for me. You got my money. And I don't feel comfortable because I got too many red flags. I don't see a receptionist. I don't see anybody else coming in here. Your office is just you. Most time when a dentist, they always have the dental assistant beside them, spraying in the water and suction and all this sort of stuff. I don't see nobody. And then I had to pay you up front. Oh no, something is wrong. I don't feel comfortable. I'd rather just go back home. If you got $400, $500, $600, $4,500, $5,500, $6,000, you know you can go to a real dentist. And some of them got plans, payment plans that you can get on. You see what I'm saying? They will be happy to take that cash that you got and also set you up on a payment plan for the rest if you need it. And they probably look at you and say, before we do veneers on you, we need to take care of all the stuff that's wrong with your mouth first. But so you can stay healthy. You got a tooth infection. You have cavities. If I put veneers on top of that, they're still there. They're not going to get any better. Matter of fact, they're going to get worse. You have an infection in your mouth. You have rotten teeth in your mouth. You need a crown instead of veneers. You need a crown put on. You need a bridge. You need this. We need to do a root canal on you. You'll look a lot better and your mouth will be a lot heftier by going to a real dentist, certified person, than going to one of these crackpots. I'm just saying. Okay, guys, we're not going to stay long, but tomorrow I do want to bring you the other dentists. Remember, I showed you several of them right here. We're going to talk about another one, but I still want to bring you all the what is it? The docs and their arrest record and stuff of Brendan. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for coming. For everybody, make sure that you all hit the like button on your way out and leave a comment for me if you can do that, so I know. Even if you do the replay, leave a comment for me. I would appreciate that. But thank you all for being here. And y'all got to watch out. And it's going to get worse because people don't have jobs and money now. So it's going to get worse. So I'm going to need everybody to learn to watch out for these red flags and protect yourself. All right. Thank you all. Much love. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that